video này lên mạng thì có cư dân mạng đã chú ý thấy sau lần đầu tiên thì có cư dân
Wait, that room wasn't there before. I don't think. Therefore, Harding must have put my pack here. It makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things. Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look at it, kid. The unarmed commander I took this from thought occupying Treviso was the same as owning it. I showed him how wrong he was. Freed a bunch of prisoners that night, including Varric. That's also the night the Crows kicked me out of Antiva for carrying out unauthorized operations.
Make the right call. Made the right call.
Still can't believe they didn't back me. We're the Crows. Killing targets is what we do. A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me the scroll went back even before Tevinter. Said that elves had a rich history, even more than the rest of us. And we've got a culture that's lasted thousands of years. Good to remember everything we've done. Meditation upon the use of blades. Must have read this thing cover to cover a dozen times during weapons training. If I hadn't gotten stuck with kitchen duty for breaking curfew so often, I might have read it even more. Right, that's better. Now, how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
But perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. Perhaps nothing escaped as you stopped me from... what was it? Covering the world with demons?
As you clearly already knew, something did escape. Elganon and Gillenane. Blighted.
Thank you for letting me know.
You'll recall I also said that you don't get to sit back and look smug.
What else could I be doing?
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Elganon and Gillenane.
Someone has to do something. I may not be the right person for this job, but I'm the only one left.
So your call to action is that any attempt is better than none?
Back in the Crows, I had to deal with the Antam invasion. One night, I saw a unit getting ready to transport prisoners to another city. It was way too large for us to hit.
But you did so anyway, using unconventional tactics to confuse the Antam and free the prisoners.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that if someone has to make a call, I'll do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
What would they need to do to free the Blight? And how do we stop them from doing it?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
I'm not going to bend a knee to blighted, murdering monsters just because their ears are pointed like mine. I don't think many other elves are going to either.
Agreed. Elganon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganon and Gillenane.
Thank you. I'll go poke at the cruel and the corrupt, and we'll see what we find.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes, I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
Bộ này đẹp mà nhìn pháp sư quá. lại đi. Đâu, má định. Tiền trí à.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing.
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from... You've got to take point on this.
I didn't come in here trying to take your job, Varric.
I know you didn't. But it's what the team needs right now.
You sure? Harding got hurt because she listened to me.
Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? I watched you pick apart an entire Antom patrol in Trevi.
They were overconfident I took advantage.
Which no one else. You've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit with a plan that on the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still...
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
Mẹ mạnh lắm rồi ạ. Rồi mấy chó thì khó chọn đâu.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here, but you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Valara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows. We've got you. But if one assassin's good...
Why not two? You have someone in mind?
Your most feared mage killer, the demon of Virantium.
Lụm. Mạnh là lụm.
A specialist. Between the two of us, maybe we can find a godly weakness.
Here's hoping. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. There's been fewer stories in recent years, but your bosses would know.
The Talons? They're gonna give me an earful.
If you want to look elsewhere.
I'll set up a meeting. What else?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter Authority.
Won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
These people sound great. I mean, if they're anything like you.
No one's as good as they seem. But they try.
So we talked to the crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
Siêu lớn. Hai quét luôn hả? Phải cất nhiều quét vậy.
Almost there. I just have to. Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I got it. Mostly, mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it. What is that place?
Đây thích đi đâu đi.
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Alluvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Veer of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder...
Maybe Morrigan got this one wrong? Or misspoke?
Morgan can be a little inscrutable sometimes, but she chooses her words very carefully.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Alluvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more sad.
We have no idea what or who they are, so let's be careful. We need to be ready for anything.
And we still don't know what this Alluvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Thì đổi bên là cái gì?
again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, Dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
Ngã tư à?
Can you help us? I get the feeling this is no place to get lost.
The Evenur's hunger for the crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, Dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Lần đi được 2 người à? Tưởng 4 người à? Má rộng quái cức. Nói gì cho em nhạc mấy anh ơi. Gì đây?
Blight, roots, and magical seals? What's through there? I'll travel this way.
The gods aren't taking any chances.
Yeah, this dog seems sturdy. So, you can ferry us to the other islands?
Winds await, Dweller.
I'll take that as a yes.
To other shores.
Đâu? À.
The spirits here were driven out, refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
Ancient defenders aren't very discerning.
Unbind this path, Dweller. Seek what is hidden.
Careful.
Gì
The
cơ?
Fate
Nó đúng nhau rồi.
That's where they're breaking through.
Cái đầu má đang
She
lộn
can
rồi.
thank
Thấy
the
tao
gods
đây
for
tao.
that.
Đầu rồi.
Ranged incoming.
All set. Let's finish this. Nice move.
Má này không để cái bé nó không.
Made it through that one.
What's this? It looks like an entryway.
Cái rương ở trên à? Chết mẹ rồi, lỡ nhảy dưới rồi sao? À đây.
What's going on here?
That poor spirit's being held prisoner.
You're awake. How's your head? The guards really knocked you about.
Well, it's...
Do you remember our mission? Gillenane's lab. The wolf sent us to infiltrate her testing grounds. Things didn't go perfectly to plan, but the wolf smuggled in help. A key. If you can fight, grab the key and we'll run for it. Just be ready for whatever the witch has in store.
It's like all she sees is another ancient...
Freedom. We'll move faster if we split up. See you ahead.
Má cá rùi trên chưa lấy.
Blight. Be careful.
Is it real blight or just a memory?
These are more than just memories. Fight!
Má tách lội lộn cả công ty.
So Gillenane was experimenting with Blight and Darkspawn. The Blight infested her lab. If it's a memory, let's go with it. We need to find our way out before Gillenane finds us.
Wolf, you came for us. Your key was enough.
This unnatural corruption demanded my personal attention. It is strong. It has already blocked the escape route I had planned. We will need another way to the surface.
Let's all split up and find it.
I will destroy what corruption I can. You must cut through these monstrosities before Gillenane unleashes something worse.
Solus sounded rattled.
He was spooked. By the Blight, I mean.
Cái đó là làm gì nhỉ? Làm vũ khí à? Đập đồ à?
See boundless creation and choose to destroy it? Learn respect for the life that will succeed.
She's using the testing grounds against us.
Quậy gì đây? Ở đây. Má tối rồi, má đi lấy mày. Tránh đường.
Time to go.
Free! And faster than anticipated. Perhaps you and your allies warrant more study.
Ủa? What?
We've got company.
Sao rồi? Lỗi game chứ trời. Nhảy lên được không? Nhảy được xíu không? Ok ok ok. Không cho liều đâu. Bây giờ sao? Chấm. Bây giờ làm đéo được.
Us can do this alone, but we can
16 on bed
and see them. And duets from
The bare fragment.
You go.
What is that place?
For the cross.
Meet and
That's a lot of Illuvians, and they're all.
Full game lại đậu mấy. Chui đi xuống luôn mà.
2 dozen demons shouldn't be a
them.
The faction.
He been? Now I'm.
They barricaded the main entrance into town.
After investigating manipulations, steel blades rain down on your ass.
Hope I don't have to.
town. Stick with me.
Chết đi mày, giờ kẹp đây luôn rồi. Phòng thí nghiệm bên dưới.
Learn.
Time to go.
Free. Back.
Mấy cái mũi rồi lên là có quái cái luôn đúng không?
If this is what Darkspawn looked like when Gillenane was experimenting, then
Maybe the darkspawn we've been seeing on. Time to go.
Free. And faster than anticipated. Perhaps you and your allies warrant more study.
We've got company.
Đồ má đầu. mớ máu điếc làm luôn.
I think we broke through to Gillinane's prize specimens.
Brooke, think of the darkspawn we face compared to these. What if...
Maybe the darkspawn we've been seeing on you.
Bang. Rồi cũng xịn nè. Tấn công bằng các đòn thực cận chiến. Đang cái chế bằng chó kìa. Ray.
They're old.
Mẹ nói vẫn là mặt giáp mà ở kia kiểu skin thôi. Chứ đâu phải cất.
Here, the blessing you denied. Oh, help me! Ah!
Gillinane got him.
Blood! I'm burning now!
Look out!
đánh mấy chó
You would unleash a blight on this world and call it a masterwork! You, who were the most sensitive of us!
All that I am belongs to the pursuit of creation. You chose to constrain yourself. I must climb to the heights only understood by gods. I go now to join them.
Wolf, you are greater than any of them. Please, help me.
He's too afraid of the Blight to do anything but end her pain.
I am so sorry I failed you. There is only one way I can help you now.
Wolf.
This place and the corruption within it must be eradicated. No trace can be allowed to spread. Go. Your work here is done. There is no need for you to witness what I must do.
Hai cái lựa chọn đó là giết nó hả?
It's over. Solus destroyed the lab, the Blight that was here, and his agent.
He wasn't just her leader. He was her god. And this is her reward?
This fragment might tell us more.
Lại miếng máu nha. Có cái rương ở đó vậy. Ở đâu vậy? Trên
Guardians can't hold them off for long.
The god's blight and blood magic has sealed the way.
A champion?
Careful ahead.
Take your shot.
Dòng cái đó là nó đầy điểm cách liễu luôn rồi.
is too strong!
Finish them now! Great shot, Nev! Righto!
Ở rồi. Bên kia à? Đây là đâu? Nó đi lung tung không á.
Is there something inside it?
That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
You gotta move!
Cái đầu ngoái là bộ. Ơi. Trời ơi, má ơi. Nó bộ chặt xong đồ với nó bộ dính. Má, thở đỡ thì chứ.
Is there something inside it?
That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
Look, it left something.
Quán hút cái độ mới xem kiểu.
That's the essence we need. It's cold. Hope I don't have to carry it for too long. An altar to a wolf. Bet I know who that's for.
Got it. For sure.
The Guardians can't hold them off for long.
As the gods' champion passed freely, so will you.
That's a lot of Illuvians, and they're all intact. I wonder where they lead.
Time to find out.
Map đi sạch chưa ta? Có một cái cửa sau chưa vô đúng không nhỉ? Cái đó chưa vô.
Treviso, one of the finest cities in Antiva, now living under occupation. I've arranged for one of my friends to meet us.
You made it. I hear you go by Rook these days.
It's good to see you. Meet Andaratea of House Cantori.
No need to be formal with friends. Thea, please. Come. Viago is gathering the others. He's happy you're home.
I doubt that.
Trust me, he complains more when you're not around.
Mẹ vụ hành động ghê lắm.
Maravasatin Kata. My friend says come with us.
The Antom soldiers have made themselves at home here.
We have suffered their company for too long. The Antom reached a stalemate in their war with Tevinter. Some turned here instead. Antiva was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
Quầy ở đây là cái gì đây? Mấy nó kiểu để trang trí á.
If your stomach bothers you, a little ginger will set you right.
Welcome. We've got all kinds of crystals here, both magical and natural. The Antom almost shut us down because they don't like magic. But once I explained the vibrational harmonies, they let us stay.
Dia can help.
I've got wares from all over the world if you'd like to take a look. Thanks.
Sư tử vàng.
You went to the physician.
She said,
Fine decor for the finest homes.
the Antom confiscated half the supplies. Said they needed for their army.
For our damned
You
protection.
know what you like.
Mày mua mấy cái đó làm đéo gì vậy? Chưa hiểu.
I hate seeing Treviso ground down.
This occupation will not last. The Antivan crows remain. And one day, I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's throat.
Đã rung tất trời. Đã rung đóng cửa tất trời. Đéo má.
The Antam ordered me out of my house. I don't have anywhere else to go.
We have arrived.
A casino?
The Cantori Diamond.
Did you finish that contract? To stop the Dreadwolf?
Hello, Viago. And it's complicated.
How many times do I have to tell you? Crows always finish the job.
We just can't take initiative, right? My run-in with the Antam taught me that.
Don't let him scold you too much. V was worried about you.
Rook, this is Catarina de la Morte.
The first Talon. I'm honored. Which makes you...
Ilario de la Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
Right.
What?
My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient blighted mages. I need our best. The man who brought blood mages and Venatori to their knees.
Lucanus. My grandson. They called him the Demon of Virantium. He was the one who did those jobs.
Exactly who we're after.
Except Lucanus de la Morte is dead. He was killed a year ago.
What I say doesn't leave this room. The body our people brought back was not my grandson. It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me?
His ship was attacked. We knew someone sold him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you brought it up now. Why?
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray. They made mistakes, and now I have a location. The Ossuary, where the demon of Virantium is kept. Find this Ossuary. Free Lucanus. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
Come. Katarina arranged the boat. One of our mages will meet us there.
A boat?
Did you think the Venatori would keep a normal prison? Or that one could hold the demon of Virantium? The ossuary lies beneath the sea. A fact I learned mere minutes ago.
Under the... Oh, this is gonna be just great.
You're not happy Katarina kept this from you.
Would you be? Lucanus is family. Maybe she thought I'd act too rash if it meant saving him. And now, who can say if he's even still alive? There, you take the boat.
Are you coming with us?
It's possible we've been watched. If all of us vanish from the dock, you play the alluring hero. I know Treviso. If we have a tail, I have a better chance of distracting their interest.
So how do we get in?
You'll see.
Someone or something already took down the guards.
I can't decide if that's good or bad. But we have a demon to find. Any ideas?
Look. So, this is the ossuary. This doesn't look like any prison I've seen.
Gì đây? Đủ.
Well, we're not going that way.
Oh, so the place is underwater and falling apart. That seems real safe.
I can't believe all this is underwater. If the enchantments containing this place ever failed.
Do we really need another assassin? We already have you, and you're great.
We're trying to kill gods, Harding. We're going to need a lot of knives.
Thiết kế nội thất.
Whatever's behind that door, it's important. Which means that's the right direction.
Then we break through.
Đấy. Quán lộn rắn dữ.
All right, we're almost through.
Như cái này tốt đó nha. Phóng khi phóng rìu.
We don't have to fight. We're just here for Lucanus Delamorte. Get ready.
Rising hail, dragon of mystery! Lucican, dragon of night! Hear your faithful call!
Đụng má nào biết vừa rồi ấy. Nổ máy ở hai cánh nữa kìa. Về đội với em. Đụng má sát thủ à.
Who sent you?
Má này nhìn
My
cấp tới
name's
nhờ.
Rook. House Deriva. I'm here to bring you home.
How's the river? You're a crow.
I'm your way out.
Rook, he's possessed by a demon.
It's complicated.
Katerina promised us a mage killer if we broke you out of here.
I can still work.
Good. Because I'm pretty sure more Venatoria are on their way. We have to get moving.
They have a vial of my blood. They can use it to control me. I cannot leave it in their hands. And I had a contract when I was captured. One of my targets is here, Caliban. You know what that means. Crows don't break contracts.
Fine, but we make it quick.
I'll owe you.
I'm sure we'll owe each other before this is all over. Let's go. So, first order of business?
Blood first, then my target, Caliban, the prison warden.
Where do we find them?
In the tower. There's a bridge.
Not anymore. We'll have to find another way across.
Mages, my specialty.
Fire cannot be! Empower!
All right, one of them has a key. What was going on here?
They weaken the veil with blood magic and summon whatever they can from the other side. Any spirit can become a demon. Zara didn't give them a choice.
Zara?
Zara Renata. There might be a higher ranking Venatori somewhere, but I don't know of one. This place is all her.
Được cái gì bảo vệ nha.
possessed by demons. Watch out.
Zara Renata's work. This place exists for her to make new, worse kinds of demons.
Kìa. Tấp của mày. Xem bỏ qua rồi.
Nanatori ahead.
Mine.
We demand blood.
Rook, you sure about this? Abominations.
We made a deal with the crows to bring him back. Don't forget that it's gods we're up against.
Right. Well, abominations never end well. Just remember, I warned you.
Ai bị khổ rồi.
So the vial of blood the Venatori took from you...
It's for blood magic, to control me, and the demon. Until it's gone, I cannot touch Caliban.
Em có mày nhớ đi.
Great. Now what?
What? Fine.
The demon pulled all of that from the Fade.
I'm as surprised as you.
Chết mẹ không? Mấy cái việc mà. Má làm đường vậy chứ.
Not a problem.
They're fighting? Venatori made all these monsters, didn't they?
Blood mages never learn. Zara can summon all the demons she wants, but they don't come to obey her. Don't.
Your turn.
Cái đeo má nó bộc lộ một hồi máu, trời ơi là trời. Trời ơi là trời. Làm không?
further. Zara can summon all the demons she wants, but we don't have to obey her.
Quá tài liền lập trọng.
What did Zara want all these undead for?
Nothing. Those are the failures.
Rune.
If those are failures, what does success look like?
She took the best results out a few days ago, but some of the demons she created are still here.
Bu luôn cho nó cái đéo gì nữa. Trời ơi, má đem đọc. Cứ bóng tối là bú cho em.
Caliban, you said he's the one in charge?
No, he's a lackey. He runs this place for a powerful magister. He was my target a year ago. Now we both want him dead.
We, meaning?
Demons don't forgive.
What kind of demons are these?
They're why this place exists. This is what success looks like. Now's your chance.
Then you can take him down.
No.
We failed the gods!
Điều cho tao. Mẹ chạy ngồi lú mẹ mất, kéo biến cường gì luôn. Chú mới đánh nó xong đi xuống mà không ta. Đậu để đi tiếp đâu. anh luôn kìa.
Take him down!
Để đâu đấy? Vòng vòng.
I don't like this.
We may not have much time.
There's a shortcut.
Lead the way.
As you wish.
À, má em là má em giấu rồi anh trai ơi.
Easy enough.
How are we supposed to find this thing?
I know it's here. We can smell it.
Look at what's left of these people. They were tortured. What a terrible way to die.
Very few. Wait, we cannot go after Colivan yet. Not while he has my blood. Consider. We need to get that barrier down. Find the crystals that power it.
Just 2 left now.
There. Just one crystal between us and the other side of that barrier.
That's it. The barrier should be down.
See what's on the other side.
When you said a vial of blood, I thought it would be small.
That's the one. It has to be. It's finally gone.
So now what?
Now we find Caliban.
It's us against gods, Harding.
I am right here, you know.
It's fine. We can talk about something else. What's Katerina like?
After so long in this pit, I barely remember.
Caliban. Đủ quá nhìn chắc trời chứ.
Oh, this was entirely unnecessary. Zara and her little jests. He's already the demon of Virantium. Won't this be ironic? Hilarious. And now look at the mess you've made of my facility. She always leaves me to clean up.
So this is Caliban.
He is. The target I was sent for a year ago. A crow never abandons a contract.
Mà cả năm trước bây giờ mà mới bắt được.
What did they offer you in exchange for my last crow? Was it worth it? Oh, you brought ruffians with you. Lonely.
On to you.
Are a failed experiment, not worthy of my time. Because you're here. I am in control here.
Mày
My blood, I command you.
Lộn má. Trời ơi, má hên nó nhót vậy chứ. Trời ơi, máy đập chặt kìa. Gì nữa?
No, I will not be a victim like the others. I refuse to fall. I will not be defeated. I will have order.
Come on.
Take these shots.
Má người bị điên rồi. Đúng mới sẽ càng đánh nó càng mạnh vậy. Bọn em đánh về cuối hết máu luôn à.
I refuse to fall. I will not be defeated.
What the fuck?
No, I will not be a victim like the others.
What the fuck?
No, I will not be a victim like the others. I will have order. I will not be defeated.
Finish it!
I refuse to fall.
Quá nhiều người quá ai. Chết thì con chó. Má bắn rác gì chưa?
The crows send their regards.
So, we got your target.
Yes, the job's done.
Smells like blood. Ashes. Not done, not yet.
Lucanus, are you alright? Lucanus? What are you looking at?
Careful. They know we're not right.
You cannot see him. I wondered.
We clearly have things to discuss. Somewhere else.
Agreed. I think it's time I got some air.
Lá thần cộng 1 kiếm. Lên cái kiếm xanh cho anh trai. Độc má đuổi. Dắt búa nữa ở bể đầu á. Bị lượng hái là hay nè. Build kiểu đây được chứ.
Shall we go?
I'm ready to get out of this place.
Imagine how I feel.
Không được thì không được.
Country.
Make it.
Lucanis, what happened here? A message from Zara Renata. I can't believe it. You're home. Sarah? Her people got this close?
The woman who runs the prison.
The Venatori witch who captured me.
Revenge for the breakout, maybe.
Where's Katerina?
She's...
The Venatori caught her in their confusion. I get one of you back, only to lose the other.
I had a deal with Katerina. If that's not honored...
You have your contract.
You should take some time.
I don't need time. I need a target. You just got here, and already you want to leave again? Katerina gave me a contract. I'm not breaking the last deal she ever made. And I owe Rook. Once that's done, I'll come home.
I'll return him in one piece.
Thank you. Cousin, when you find Sarah, I need to be there.
We are under attack. Antam on one side and our Venatori on the other. Forget revenge. We need you.
No, Viago. Sarah came for us here, in my house. She took Katerina from my house. You find her and cut her heart out, Lucanis. Vi and I will hold down the fort.
I'll give her your regards, Thea.
For Katerina.
The crows had lost a town, but the demon of Virantium was free at last. Sooner or later, debts new and old would come due. And they would all be paid in blood.
They're the same thing. Mostly, kind of.
Except one will manipulate you, or kill you, or both.
But how do you get rid of them?
What's everyone talking about?
Spite.
The demon in Lucanus. When a person gets possessed, the demon usually takes control.
And they turn into a monster. The spirit just molds them however they want.
I've heard of abominations being cured by killing the demon in the Fade. That's not a sure bet, though.
Well, there's one way, but it's, well, we'd have to,
You'll have to kill me.
That can't be the only solution. Can't we reason with Spite, maybe? Persuade it to leave?
Talk doesn't work on Spite.
He doesn't want to hurt you. How rare. Everyone else does. I want to talk to him.
Before we do, well, let's think this through some more. There has to be a solution.
I have people in Marathas I can ask, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
All right. So what next?
Let me talk to them. I want to talk to
Lucanus!
Nope. It's fine. I'm fine.
He's done this before. Enough that you just shrug it off.
He'd do this in the ossuary. The Fate does whatever his spirit wants. Real walls and chains, not so much. Just give me a minute. He'll get bored once everyone leaves.
I don't like leaving you alone with the demon.
You don't have to worry about me.
Lucanus.
Please.
Antiva is in rough shape under the Antam's occupation. I should check in with the other crows. The spirits are returning.
And thriving again. Good for them.
What does spirits spend money on? Never mind. What do you have?
Mấy giờ chỉnh skin sờ đầu quên đi.
The Demon of Virantium, huh? And they called you that before the demon.
Ah, you don't have that enchanted barbed arrow in your quiver because you think it's pretty.
It is, though, isn't it? The red shimmer is the enfeebling magic, and the spike tip is designed to splinter inside the target.
Very nice.
I thought you'd like that. I really hope I don't have to use it, though.
Nearby.
Minrathus, the heart of Tevinter. Somehow the beat of it always pulls me back. Steady pulse of secrets, corruption, you name it. Trust no one. Expect the worst. And you might just get by.
Did the Shadow Dragons know we're here?
Nev Gallus! You only turn up when you want news. Or you've got some.
Tarquin. You look, well.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Sounds like a story.
Just living ungifted in a world made for mages.
Rook, meet the Viper.
It's good to meet you. Both of you.
And you.
So why the meeting? Is this about your work with Varric?
Something terrible got loose when we disrupted Solus's ritual. A pair of elven gods.
Gods?
They blighted a village in Arlathan, Demeter's Crossing.
There are venatory whispers about that place. Now we know why.
What's been happening in the city?
Underground sacrifices, dangerous relics flooding the black market. The cults gathering power.
So are the gods. It can't be a coincidence.
The Venatori want one thing. If an ancient power promised them control of Tevinter,
they'd sign the deal in blood. We were tracking a set of red lyrium relics before you got here. Smuggled in recently.
They enhance blood magic and can summon demons far too easily. We destroyed one and tore another off a slaver.
We think the third's right here in Docktown.
Docktown's my home. If it's got problems and I'm here, I can track this faster than anyone in the city.
Hold on. I'm happy to help.
It's fine. I can catch up with you.
We don't know where the gods are or what they're doing. We're here for help. It's fair I give some in return.
The relics don't play nice with the Veil, and they resonate with each other. We destroyed the lyrium in the last one we found, but it should still track the third.
Give it to me. I'll get it done.
We'll keep eyes on the Venatori. If there's a tie to these elven gods, we'll find it.
Ready for a tour of Docktown? Stick with me.
The relic the Viper gave us responds to the missing one.
And it is. It should pick up places where the missing relic disrupted the Veil. Find a trail of those and we'll get somewhere.
Sorry, do I know you? Found all this myself. Treasure. Don't touch, unless you're buying. There's treasure!
Hey, they call me Tick. Mother said I got stuck to her like one of them and drained her of life. Yeah, I guess it's not funny.
You know the antiquarian? These urchins come here for treasure. Pays well. Gold for treasure.
So you live in Docktown?
My whole life. Unless I'm away on a case. Or crashing in the Fade.
Harding said the Archon's palace shot at you last time you were here. And now we're chasing a dangerous relic through the streets.
And people wonder why I never get sleep. Aha! The relic's pulling toward the Temple of Andraste.
What happened? It's locked down, sir. Keep it under control. Yes, sir.
Locked. We need another way in.
Right, on it.
We're breaking into a chantry?
We broke into a prison. But no. The courtyard's public ground, and we can't lose the trail.
Is this what you do for the Shadow Dragons when you aren't with us?
I look for things. People, objects, information. People have problems that Templars and Magisters can't help. Or won't. Word got out I might. It's enough to live on. If it doesn't get me killed.
Bodies in the courtyard.
Stay sharp. Killed. Based on the marks, I'd say demons.
Definitely.
Cũng vậy. Mở cửa cho bố mày cô nào. Mày gì vậy?
Demons. Is this the relic's work?
It's not a coincidence. We're under fire.
On the job.
Time to end this.
Run kìa.
The relic we're chasing, it's unstable.
Where it moves, chaos follows.
This isn't the only market left on the Veil. I can feel it. Find that, and we may get more. Couldn't escape the demons. If there's family or a friend, I can track them down later. Make sure they know.
Is this what we're after?
Let me take a look.
Giỏi cái gì mà anh ơi.
Got it.
Relic. Courtyard. Back
Nghe
way.
gì nó khùng rồi, nó biết tự lên kia đúng luôn.
It's a remnant, an echo from the Fade drawn to magical disruptions. If the relic drew it here, the voice could be a memory of the smuggler. Courtyard's quiet, fewer eyes, so you cut through here, where there's a path to the market. Follow me. Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it. I'm on it. All right. You know, I... took this job. It's on me. And the Venatori cult's no joke. If anyone wants out...
You get this job on the house.
All right, mage killer. Suit yourself.
The threads took care. They keep trouble away. You've got to give them that.
They fought a demon, but now what do you owe them?
They said it was a favor.
The relic was close. Find another remnant, and we might learn more.
Up there. Is that another remnant?
That should be no problem.
There's always a way to get places.
Baubles, ornaments, trinkets, all handmade. You have a discerning eye.
Hey, any news?
Navgalis, are you after the demons?
I'm after a few things. You got anything?
Heard some people talking. I think one was a Venatori. I didn't get a good look. I took off before they saw me.
Smart move. Stay.
Silver,
Paintings,
gold,
tapestries,
gemstones,
floor coverings. Beautify any space.
Anyone strange poking around the market?
You mean more than... A lot on display. Nice target for thieves.
If a stand's not watched, there's a nasty spell on the most valuable item. And a random one, just for fun.
Ugh, of course.
Hey there. Hi. My shop's pretty new, but I've got armor, clothing. Come, take a look. Tell your friends about me.
Mình mua mà không có bán à? Xui đẹp chứ. Quả đó điều vẫn ngon nữa.
Coin spare? Maseranis.
Demons in this. Almost there. Remnants ahead. Here goes nothing.
Handoff. Third bell. Late.
Bells ring when ships go in and out. Could be using them for timing, near the docks. I think our smuggler's on a deadline. The relic's pull agrees. Let's visit the docks.
Cái lồ ma. Bướng mà nhảy chi vậy?
Elevator's locked. Someone forgot to bribe the dockmaster. Still up for a walk? This isn't the only way to the docks.
Food later?
Oh, yes, please.
All right, through here.
I've got this.
Guessing you know all the shortcuts in Docktown. All its secrets?
Đủ. Ui, vàng với đỏ. Đây rồi, đẹp mày mùi đẹp quá. Sáu mươi bảy defeat.
No. If someone thinks they know all Docktown secrets, they're either kidding themselves or scamming you.
They were back asking questions. I don't know what relics I'd seen on the black market.
Come on, this path will swing back to the docks.
Cái này là cái gì nhỉ? Bạn đồng hành không hợp lệ. À, chất nổ. Sao có con mà thao túng mấy đó luôn? Điều khiển được mấy đó luôn. Đù quá. Quỷ à. Đập phát lên ba luôn à.
Demons. Why, the supplies. I barely got away. And not without bruises.
This city hasn't changed.
You spent time here?
Before, yes. For a while. Though not in Docktown.
Oh, you got the fancy targets.
I'm very expensive.
Phá rồi. Quét nè.
Demons. Why, the supplies.
Venatori? You're serious? Cult's getting bold.
Home sweet home. Enjoying the tour? We're getting closer.
Mấy các đèn. Mấy chó đĩa này. Bắt tôi đi vòng như chó này.
You bet.
Soon, the buyer meeting.
Right, a meeting, but where? The trail's starting to fray.
Wrong turn. No. Couldn't it belong to Venatori?
Not a chance.
We are empowered!
Live and fight, fool!
Now's your chance! Oh, looks like we have company.
Bắt luôn tùy mà.
Is everyone all right? Nev, you're back in the city.
Templarana Savas. Don't say you missed me.
I wasn't going to.
Really? Because I heard there's a relic loose. With red lyrium?
How do you... Never mind. You can't say. You never can.
Rook, meet my friend Rana. At least I think we're friends.
Yes, and Rook, if you're with Nev, I take it I can trust you?
I'd like to think so.
All right. If you have anything on the relic.
Thought Templars worked against mages.
This isn't the South. I work to stop illegal magic, that's all.
You're working the case alone?
Not if you help. There's a rumor the relic trades hands tonight, and Albin Bataris is the buyer.
A Magister's son. Interesting. I should get moving.
Nev?
Don't worry. We won't stop until this whole thing's settled.
That's,
Look, you're busy. We just got attacked, which means you won't leave until you're sure no one else is lurking around.
And you won't wait.
What can I say? Work to do.
Where are you going?
For a walk to the spillway. If you say so. Our trail is frayed, but the spillway's our best bet. Let's go.
Rana's not a shadow dragon, so you work with Templars too.
Rana's clean and her information's good. The rest? Only when I have to.
And the spillway?
Rana mentioned Albin Bataris, and she doesn't share rumors unless they're likely. Albin's father oversaw some construction there. If he's visiting this part of town, that narrows the search. A barrier. They don't want people getting near the deal. Find the unshielded crystals and we're through.
That's one down.
Must be one left. That's it. We can cut through the barrier now. We need to keep moving. Voices. There's someone up ahead. He's using it now? Move! We need to get closer. We can't let him bolt.
Mấy đồ cả.
We have our relic.
The Venatori don't need that relic.
You're here to stop me. You can't stop the Venatori. This power will what? Impress the risen god. Can you even control it? Shut up! I'll make this cool.
We're on fire. Look out!
End it now. The Venatori power is on the rise, and this part's mine. You'll lie here, Venatori.
I might have questions for him.
Fine. I'll end when I stop.
Got us afraid.
Relic. Got more demons.
Đó, đẩy xuống vực luôn. Xuống dưới đó chơi.
You won't be releasing any more demons.
And you're the smuggler. I know you. You're part of the Thread Crime Syndicate. Smuggling, sure. But red lyrium. Working with Venatori. It's not your style.
Here they are. My son is no cultist. He was completely misled. We appreciate your help, Knight Commander. Let's go.
Nice try. The Venatori rise.
You know he's guilty. How much did it cost the Magister?
Watch it, Gallus, or you'll be charged.
With what? I tie something up and you undo it. Isn't this familiar?
Save the sob story. We got the smuggler. Or do you want Bataris to release her, too?
I'll find a way to fix this.
Damn it.
That's it?
We got the relic. That was the job.
He got away.
I know. I know.
So what now?
We stopped the demons. We got the relic. And the smuggler. The shadows will watch the cult. If that leads to the gods, they'll send word. It's not perfect, but count your wins. You don't always get them, especially here.
It wasn't a perfect ending, but Docktown was safe. From tonight's demons, anyway. Nev's past was coming back to haunt her. She just didn't know it yet.
I should see what Nev has to say.
Rồi, này đẹp nha. Này đẹp nha.